When I hear Here for Good, I hear long-lasting relationships, long-lasting community, this idea that wherever we are, wherever we go after our time at NNU, that we are still connected because of the community that we've been able to foster and develop during our time here. And so when I think about moving back to the East Coast, where I'm from, I think about Here for Good being that even though I'm displaced from Nampa, Idaho, displaced from the NNU community, that I'm still connected to my classmates, to my roommates, to my professors, even if it's just a text message or phone call away. And so Here for Good is just this idea of this legacy of being redemptive in the work and the work of the world and the work that we've been called to do. And so what does it look like to go from this place and do good in the world? And so that's what I think about when I hear Here for Good.
Here for Good to me means that your heart is always going to be somewhere. And so for NNU, obviously, that means that my heart is always going to belong, at least a piece of it, to NNU. And so looking back, it's always going to be like, oh, remember those memories, and I think the memories are there for good, the friendships are there for good, the relationships that you established, and just you're gonna look back and be like, those were good times. And I think I'll be returning for reunions in the future, and just I will always look back at NNU fondly with a piece of my heart.
When I think about Here for Good, I think about all the things that made me who I am, and NNU is certainly a part of that now. Here for Good, and it's a part of me now, right? I've been like Bulldog out here in high school, and then I'm a Nighthawk now, and that's certainly going to carry for a while, and among the other things that I'll become in the future. But for sure, NNU's impact on my life will always be there, and I'm glad that the school will be here for who knows how many years to come for other people who can benefit from it. And yeah.
Here for Good is something that I want everyone to experience. I love telling high school kids, hey, come to NNU, because I know once they come on our campus and experience the community here, they're going to want to be here for good as well.